and you're ending up on your side, on your shoulder here like this, and then you're getting kind of stuck. So whenever we're playing, this would apply equally to like if I was doing this. When we're playing here, I'm trying to get someone to stand up. Just put this foot down and get yourself back to this inverted position. Like once I'm here, I'm good. I'm gonna find where the vulnerability is just by rotating. Once I commit to a side, it just becomes a battle of how good is his base. If he's just like here, like, all right, you're trying to push me this way, well, I'm just gonna stay here. Whereas once you go from here to here, now it becomes again that and or bi-directional threat. I can take him left or I can take him right. It's just which shoulder do I want to go to. Whereas here, the double lever control is kind of negated. Because one of those legs, watch the position again, once I kick him forward, he goes to his hands. When I go like this, it's very difficult for me to pull this leg off the ground because of the angle we find ourselves at. So when a leg is, like when it's load bearing, it's not a lever. I can hold it, but if I can't move it off the ground, it's still acting as a frame. But when I take this foot out and I go like this, now both of these are in the air. So both of them are acting as levers, allow me to complete the sweep. So this is one of those like, you know, more advanced people are gonna make this mistake, whereas beginners are like, well, I only know how to do this, so I'm only gonna do this. Right? So like your prior training is kind of interfering a little bit. So for those of you that were doing that, just like the next round that we do this, if you want to take a few reps, just go ahead and just recognize that. Being on your shoulder here is not actually helping you, it's helping the other person plant their foot. Are there any other questions or stuff that came up? No? Awesome. Okay, so the next movement we're gonna do, and I'm gonna like put the asterisk on this. You don't have to do this one. Like if you're earlier in your development, this may be a little bit above your pay grade. So if you like, feel free to try it. But if you're like, oh man, this is just too much, it's better if you just keep going through the first two movements because you're gonna get more out of that. Like adding something that's just not gonna work into your game right now, there's no point in that. We're gonna have this on video. You can go over it with Jen later when you get to the point where you're comfortable enough doing it, and then it'll fit into your game. So like, feel free to just take a nap for the next 5 minutes or whatever. But try it, and if you can do it, great. This is a transition to the 411 or the saddle from the single leg X Kazushi movement. We call it on our online academy, this is listed as the Craig Motherfuckin Jones entry because Craig Jones famously has done this a few times. So we're going to transition from here, kicking them in the butt, they're posting their hands together. But one of the main reasons we might try this would be, I didn't get this ankle, he stretched that foot out way from me, yeah, exactly. And all I can do is grip his knee. I'm going to insert, so normally X guard, I would slide my foot down and put the top, like the free leg, would go on top. For this, I'm keeping my foot in and I'm hooking underneath, so this is a reverse X. I'm still holding onto this kneecap. If I don't do that, it's going to create some problems against better leg lockers. I'm going to lift, so I'm pumping. I'm using the bottom leg to lift his leg off the ground, I'm using the top leg to lift his hip off the ground. I'm pumping and I'm transferring. So the reason I have this hand on his knee is if I just do this, like pummel your leg inside now, that can happen. So normally when I see this taught, I've never seen this detail shown before. People are usually just like, yeah, cool, now do this and then do that. That's great against people who've never seen this move before. People that are familiar and can leg pummel are going to leg pummel. So I'm blocking this. Now he goes to leg pummel, he can't do it. I shift from my left hand to my right hand, and I'm embracing his knee. Now I've got that double lever control, and I'm going to start to drop this leg by extending my right into position. I'm now going to elevate my head, and that's going to knock him out. Usually I would have a little bit tighter than this, but it doesn't hugely matter if this pops out, because we can just collect it again. And so now we've performed a sweep. If you know how to leg entangle from here, you're in great shape. You've got the reverse heel hook. If you don't know how to leg entangle, we're just going to post and come up and start knee cutting. All right? So this is just like a super cool move, but you can probably see just from the numbers, like there's a lot going on here, so if this is too much, don't worry about it. Kick him in the butt, reverse X. Elevate, shift. Once you see it kind of all put together, there's actually not a ton going on here, but the little intermediary points of control are super important. So one more time, I'm playing single leg X. I kick him in the butt, and I'm gonna, like when I wanna do this entry, I always block the knee because it forces that leg to stay open enough that it's easy to insert this hook. And the same thing applies if I'm not flexible. I scoop my hip out a little bit. I bring my knee towards me, and I insert this foot. Where people fail is they try to Gumby it. They have his leg dangling, and they try to insert the foot. I make my leg short, and then I insert my foot. I'm making this reverse X motion, still holding on to the kneecap as much as possible. This is an easy one in the gi because you just grab the pants. You can cheat like crazy with it. I'm extending and I'm lifting. So I'm doing that same motion. Put your foot back down. This the same motion we were talking about earlier, where I like try to roll to my other shoulder. That's what I'm doing. Now this weight is supported. I'm going to lift my hip up as I go. If I don't lift my hip up, they can drop their weight to the other side and kind of crunch me up and roll me over this way. All right? Ready to see this again? Yeah. I don't mind. The more reps I can get on this one, the better. Kick. Keep this hand locked out. Insert the leg. Right about at the knee is helpful. If you go too high, try to like stay low at the base. Like don't let me lift you. It can be kind of tricky. But as I get my foot down by his shin, I can lift him. Or sorry, by my shin down by about the top of his knee. And then again, I slide this. And as soon as my shin like compromises that frame and his knee starts to drop, I lift my hip. If I don't lift my hip, he can drop his weight on me. Okay? Give it a try. See how it goes. If it's just too much, just keep working on the first two.